and all. And I guess I'm left holding the mic, the Google mic. Anyway, how are y'all doing, movie fans and brains people alike? Let's get right into this without any let's get right into this. For those of you that don't know this channel, it's the Brainspool channel, and I'm just gonna get right into this with a with with a box of Dutch Masters cigars and a glass of refrigerated decaf coffee. And the Brains World trailer, or the first trailer that I would like to do before anyone else gets their hands on it, Joker 2. The third installment of Joker Fully Ado 3. No, I'm not. Okay, now I'm sure a lot of you are going like, what? The second one was a bomb waiting to go off. Look, let me explain about that bomb going off. It never went off. There was never a bomb. There was never a bomb in it. There was never a bomb in general. It was a setup of the third movie. I feel, like, and even the beginning, and even the end scene with that guy laughing and cutting his face. Well, that's the thing, the Joker, or the supposed Joker, like Arthur Fleck, getting killed by a inmate rather violently. Sounds like something the next Joker would do. And like laughing in a maniacal and laughing maniacally. We didn't get a close up on his face and what he was doing, even though he was doing it. We did not get a close up on his face. Like, now here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying to that. The ending was a lot closer to what people were wanting. Like, it was a lot closer to what I was wanting. But the whole movie was great, though. But that's not the problem. The way the movie ended or began was not the problem, and it was not the bomb going off. It was a joke. And Arthur Fleck knew it. Arthur Fleck knew that he was going to joke, that he was going to give one last joke, and him dying on the floor was that joke. Think about it. But why would they have put that in there if it wasn't going to be the ending? If it wasn't going to be the joke that ends that movie? Like, he probably was helping the other guy become. Like, he probably was taking. No, Like, have you noticed that? Like, the joke, the end all jokes in that movie with him dying on the floor. Think about it. The Duke, the Joker has mysterious, rather dark jokes, and half of them don't, and most of them are actually way more scarier than your original, are way more uh, uh, and most of them are like very art, and most of those jokes are like very artistic, very dark in the very dark art. You know, like some people talk, some people say a good joke, but the Joker does a good, but the Joker does a good joke, and I think that's important to not only take on but to know. Like he he probably somewhere in that movie, the second one, um, wanted to go out the way that is like if you've seen half of the movies of Batman and anything else you see with the Joker in it, he's usually dying very violently and coming back very violently. You know, have you noticed that? Like even in Tucson, like even in Gotham, you know, the show Gotham, same damn thing, same damn thing. One Joker dies, another joke. Uh, One Joker dies, another Joker is is born. You know, is a recreated version of the last one that died. Like, you know, in the show Gotham, there were two Jokers. One of them was the twin brother. The other was the original guy. And well, the one dies next to Bruce, who looks like he's dead, but he's not. They're just in the same grave together. If you saw that, or the same cemetery together. Sorry for that. Um, and the twin brother becomes the next Joker. We've all seen it before. We've all seen it before. So why not Joker 2 Footly Ado? That should be a surprise. Like, that should not be a surprise. You know? And, you know, when he, and somewhere on the line, Jerome, as he was potentially called, had a facelift. You know, a really violent facelift, and someone used his face, ripped it off, put it on them. I mean, come on. Think about it for a minute. The Joker comes back to life more times than he dies. So why should this be any different? Anyway, on with the trailer. Right at the end of Joker Footly Ado, Arthur Flick dies rather violently. The next guy is laughing maniacally and cutting his face. And it ends. Actually, I would like to find out if someone could. Actually, I would like to find out if that would be the perfect setup for Jared Leto to come into the third one and be that inmate that killed off Arthur Flint. Now I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. Jared Leto. Why would you want him? He gets the job done of being the Joker, and like he gets the job done. Like he's the best Joker out there. It's just that nobody has paid attention. Let him. It's, and I know the flaw within this. Jared Leto is actually a much more of a Jack Nicholson type of Joker. Just because he doesn't look like Jack Nicholson doesn't mean he's not in the build of that. He's right after Jack Nicholson. He's just, but I think he should come back anyway, like into the DC sphere, because he's a damn great joke. He's a damn great Joker, and I think that should be important, to bring Jared Leto and Lady Gaga, back. Maybe Lady Gaga's done with that role, like who knows? Yeah, but like I should, and I think Bruce Wayne should come in the end of it, the third one. Not as Batman yet, but at least, like he's a little older, and he's trying to learn about, and he's trying to learn how to train. But anyway, I think I think the idea is, let's do a fully do 3. Get Jared Leto and either Lady Gaga back again as Harley Quinn, or if you want to make it more like like still grounded in reality, but still like like reinterpreting the Joe Quinn relationship. Um, Jared Leto and like uh, 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 Emma Stone, or if you want to go this route, Drew Barrymore. You know, just throwing that out there. Anyway, wouldn't mind finding out. Uh, no, yeah. Um, so anyway, I hope this trailer wasn't too long, wasn't too short either. And if people like this thing, I can do another. If it comes down to that, and yeah. If people like this kind of thing, I can do it more. I can do it more, and I can do other things. And I think Lady Gaga should come back as Harley Quinn. At least for the third one, because I want to see, the iconic, like it was said, that she deserved better. So why not give her better? You know, give her give, give her the Joker that will actually uh, give her what she wants, or at least what she thinks she wants. Like let's bring Lady Gaga back into the Harley Quinn light and get Jared Leto to come back and reprise his role as the Joker and take like do something to bring like comic book, but still keep it as fully, but as in the DC comics, but still keep it the way Arthur Fleck had it, because that would be important. That would be important. You know, we're going to still do the Arthur Fleck style Joker, but more, but you know, but very grounded in both realities, the comic book reality and the comic books reality and the reality that Arthur Fleck died from. That would be a great movie right there for part three. And for God's sakes, do not make another musical. Do not make another musical. Just and for God crying sakes, do not make another musical. Just keep it original. Keep it. We don't need a third musical here. Okay. So for the love of God, and everyone in the sky, let's stay away from the musical. We already did that with the second one. Let's take out the musical altogether in the third one. Let's do it. Let's do it as a DC movie. You can make the point clear without Ginger Rogers, and we, we don't need Ginger. We don't need a Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire DC movie. Okay, we don't. We got away with that with the second one. Let's walk away from there and do the third movie like the way the first one was. The first Joker movie. Let's do that, but make it more like it's climbing up to the point of So anyway, this is a bit of a long trailer, but I just thought I would do my first one here. And if anyone is inspired to make this, to make another trailer in their channel, I totally salute you. And if anyone is, so if anybody likes this kind of thing and is inspired to do a trailer over on their channel based on what you saw in here, how that go right ahead, and I will totally watch it.